we have DJ. DJ, how are you, girl?
Hi, good, thank you.
Are you still at your preschool right now?
No, I'm home.
Good. Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
hey, I wanted to bring you on to talk about the exciting changes that have just happened for you. Got some pretty cool news that have, over the past couple months. But before we go there, let's tell everybody, what was your life like before you came into my world? What were some of the things that you were struggling with?
All right. Again, Joy, thank you for having me. This has been the best thing that I have ever, done, honestly. I own my local preschool now for about 12 years now, more
Yeah.
than that. But the center, it's been
Yeah.
12 years. And I've always struggled with marketing. I've had kids on and off,
Mm,
but the struggle has always been filling up my program.
yes.
Again, it was a daycare
Yeah.
center, and I saw my friend Regine posted something about online preschool.
Yeah.
And I called and asked her, what is that? And she told me all about you.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, let me join. So
Yeah.
I just went and researched more about preschool systems.
Hmm.
And I thought, you know what, I could definitely benefit from it. And this is life-changing experience, life-changing for me.
Wow. We're so
Yes,
glad you're here.
thank you.
So let's see, you were running your daycare, never able to really fill your spots. And then you came into our world, you joined Preschool All Stars. I met you in Phoenix with Regine, which was awesome. And you jumped in to go all in on your preschool and really like transition from a childcare model into a preschool, change your class times, change your hours, your tuition rates, especially. You were so scared to like raise your rates and like go all in on the ages and so we've been working together for the past couple months, helping you with that process. Um, and I've seen you like every time, I kind of push back against like, okay, well, I want you to go do this. I want you to go put out flyers. I want you to do, like change your tuition. I want you to change your class times, because here's some of the issues that you have. You just go do it. And that's like the coolest thing ever for me to see. But I'd like to have your story. Like before we started working together in the summer, your conversion wasn't really working out. People would call you, people would like come over to take a tour or open house or something, and then they would just like leave. And I'm like, girl, are you doing perfect sign up formula? And you're like, no. I'm like, get the book out. So talk about the whole journey. There you go. You literally have it in front of you. It's like glued in your memory now. But I was like, talk about your journey from what tours used to look like and what that process used to look like and how does it feel now?
So, um, yeah, I have to say last year was the worst. I have to say, since the pandemic, it's been
Yeah.
really, really tough.
Mm-hmm.
And then the UP Universal Pre-K
Yeah.
came along. And so now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm losing all my threes, all my fours. So honestly, I was really, really giving up.
Mm.
But again, so from September to June, I had 13 kids.
Yeah.
And my capacity was about 82.
Mhm.
Of course, I did open up another class, but
Yeah.
13 kids from September to June.
It's crazy.
So it was horrible.
Mhm.
Honestly, I was ready to give up.
Yep.
So yes, when I went to the Phoenix journey, when I got there, I was sitting next to my friend Regine, and when you spoke about, who wanted to join the Phoenix, the
Yeah.
circle,
Yeah.
I was like, I know this is for me, but I don't know if I can do it because, again, you start feeling inadequate
Mhm.
because after such, it's been so long and, you've been in a world all by yourself running a center.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know if I can do it. But Regine was like, this is for you. This
Yeah.
is for you.
Right.
Do it. And so I joined, and I'm not gonna lie, I was so scared
Mhm.
because I didn't think I could do it.
Yeah.
And I must say that, you know what, you helped, you helping us every step of the way. The ladies there are amazing, you know, and even the whole PAS is just an amazing group. You know, now I
Yeah.
feel like if I have a question, I can, you know, I can ask somebody.
Totally. Yeah.
Whereas before, I didn't have anybody to ask.
Mhm.
'Cause I'm very, I wouldn't say antisocial, but
Yeah.
I keep to myself.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I joined the Phoenix Journey, and I started doing what Joy told me to do.
Yeah.
So I signed up 17 kids from July 1st to September.
That's like
So
your whole school before.
yes,
You signed them up in a
yes,
couple months. That's awesome.
17,
Wow.
17. And now keep in mind, after June, these kids were gone.
Yes.
So I didn't really have that many kids for
Mhm.
September.
Right.
And I was still scared.
Yeah.
But you know, again, I followed the steps. I followed, and then of course, meeting with you every Monday,
Yeah.
you gave me the tips, and this has become my Bible.
I know, right? It's pretty much like that.
Yes, it's my Bible. And I'm more confident now in my tours
Mm.
because I'm the type of person, I don't like sales. I
Yes.
don't like to convince people about what I have. I know I have a great program.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like, okay, I gotta, you know, before in my website, we didn't have pricing. We didn't have so many things. So now that it's very transparent,
Yes.
everything is done for you on the website.
Yeah.
So whenever a parent calls, I'm like, oh, have you visited our website yet?
Love that.
So they have all the answers, and when they come in, it's just a breeze for me. So yes, I have every parent that comes, I get the enrollment. I
Yeah.
just had an enrollment today.
There you go. Another one today. You are just
Yes.
whipping them out. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
I'm
amazing.
loving it. I'm loving it. Honestly, I didn't think I was able to do this, but
Yeah.
you know, if we follow Joy's models, it works. It really works.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could, but thank you, Joy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What I love though is like it's still baby stepping it though. I remember in June, you were like, "Hey, you know," I was like, "What's your capacity?" You said 85. I said, "Okay, let's get you to 85 by next June," right? And you in your heart though, you wanted 85 by fall.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, and I'm like, okay, but it is a process, right? And
Mhm.
so, and it's not just a process to get students signed up, it's a process for us to grow as well, to be qualified to serve those 85, to have the staff that is going to serve the 85, right?
Mhm.
um, and to have everything ready for it, and so that you can keep the 85. So it is a stair step approach. I just love how you keep showing up and keep doing the tasks, and you've been so helpful to Molly, to helping her with Google ads. That's amazing. So if
Mhm.
anybody was on the fence to joining Preschool All Stars and jumping in next week on all the things, what would you say to them?
Oh my goodness, please just join. Again, it is the best thing that, like I said, that ever happened. This is the biggest investment that I've ever made.
Mm,
I see the progress. Um, I'm just that living testimony that it works.
yeah.
And again, you know, finding the money might be difficult, but again, faith. If you believe that, how can I put it? It's just if you really, really want it,
Mm,
you will get what you want,
yes.
right? You're gonna
Yeah.
find what you want,
Yeah.
and also faith, because I didn't have the money when I got, you know, when I got to the Phoenix Journey, but God did make a way for me.
Yeah.
So again, it is faith. And when you have a goal, you have a vision, a dream,
Mm,
and you really, really want it, it's going to happen. You
yeah.
pray, you believe, it is going to come.
Love that.
So yeah, this has been such a great thing for me. And even just you know, I can go to my center at 11 a.m. now,
Wow.
and yeah, and then I'm leaving at 2 o'clock. I'm like,
Hey!
by 2:30. I mean, we only have like 3 kids.
Yeah.
So the model is just amazing. I'm like, where was Joy all this time?
Yeah. Oh,
When
I
I
love
was
that.
working all these long, we were working all these long hours,
Right.
transportation. I mean, you working smarter, not
Mhm.
harder.
Yeah.
And so the model is just amazing. So yes, find a way and make it happen. You will
Make it
not
happen.
regret it.
Make it happen. I love that you said, if you want it, you're going to figure it out, you know? And I
Yeah.
think that's one of my phrases I actually really hate is a phrase that's like, I guess it's not meant for me. I actually had someone who a couple launches ago, what happened was like our website went down literally the day we were closing cart. And so it was like the website wouldn't work for like the last 4 hours or something. So the people who were like super on the fence and were supposed to like have one last opportunity to sign up that night. Anyway, so of course, then they woke up the next, or they couldn't get in. And so she sent me an email. She's like, I guess it's just not meant to be. I guess it's just not meant for me. And I was like, or the website just broke. Like, not everything is a sign.
Mhm.
There are correct signs, and then there's also just life. But if you were really wanting it, you'll figure out a way. You'll send me a DM, you'll send me a message like, hey, how can I give you money? So,
Yeah,
anyways, it was kind
yeah,
of funny.
yeah. Make it happen.
Make it
Make it
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing journey, and the support system is just amazing,
Yeah.
and over delivering. It's just so much. Joy is just, and you are truly that model for us.
Yeah.
And exactly what you are teaching us, this is what I am doing in my program. Even
Yeah.
my staff, they're
Good.
amazed, because every time they come in,
Yeah.
there's a new student,
Love
and
that,
it's
right?
like, oh,
Yeah.
so it's like, wow, Miss DJ is really working. Whereas before it was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen?
Right. Hmm.
So it is all because I said yes.
Yeah.
And I did say it scared. Regine is my witness. I was just, oh my gosh, I was like shivering
Yeah.
when I was going there. But honestly, this is the best. This is the best. The model, everything about it is great. And I have been to I've seen other, I've been to other retreats, and this is nothing like the other ones. I
You're right.
promise you.
I love that. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say as we conclude?
um, all I can say is, again, it's the same thing. This is the best thing that could ever happen for me.
Mhm.
And yes, like you said before, I do have a larger center to fill. So
Yeah,
sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, can I have 85 kids already? But think about it. If I have 85 kids and I don't have the staffing,
sure.
it would be chaos, right?
Yeah.
So I'm growing. It's like
Yes.
I'm starting over,
You're right.
and I'm starting over with confidence. I'm
Mm.
starting over, I have clarity,
Yeah.
So yeah, join us, and we can't wait to see you and meet you.
Awesome. All right. Well, DJ, thanks so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.
See ya.